Welcome to the Unknown World, a channel about unknown, curious and interesting facts about the world. Today we will discuss a very important topic, the cordyceps fungus and the possible risks it could pose to mankind. As many of you may know, cordyceps is a type of fungus that can infect insects and control their behavior. It is a fascinating phenomenon in nature, but it can also have serious consequences for human health. To understand the possible risks, we first need to understand how cordyceps works. When an insect is infected with the fungus, it begins to grow inside the insect's body, eventually killing it. But before it kills the host, cordyceps is able to control its behavior, causing the infected insect to climb to a high position, such as a leaf or branch of a tree. The goal of the fungus is to disperse its spores as far away as possible, and the high position of the infected host is ideal for this. When the host dies, the spores are released into the air and can infect other insects nearby. Now imagine that this fungus starts infecting humans. We don't know if this is possible, but if it is, the results could be devastating. Cordyceps could control human behavior, causing people to put themselves in dangerous positions, such as climbing buildings or jumping from high heights. In addition, cordyceps could affect the host's immune systems, weakening their natural defenses against other diseases. This could increase the spread of disease and infection in a population. Of course, it is important to remember that these risks are only hypothetical and there is no evidence that cordyceps has infected humans. However, it is important to be aware of the possible risks and take precautions to avoid contact with the fungus whenever possible. If you notice unusual behavior in yourself or someone you know, such as climbing on high places for no apparent reason, seek medical help immediately. With awareness and prevention, we can avoid potential threats to human health and enjoy the many benefits that nature has to offer. Although rare, there have been reports of cordyceps infecting humans. These cases have mainly occurred in rural areas of Asia, where people depend on gathering mushrooms and other natural products from the forest to survive. Symptoms of cordyceps infection in humans include fever, cough, headache, fatigue, and difficulty breathing. In more severe cases, multiple organ failure and even death can occur. Although cordyceps infection in humans is rare, it is important to be aware of the risks and take precautions to avoid exposure to the fungus. This includes avoiding contact with animals or insects that may be infected, not consuming mushrooms or other natural forest products without knowing their origin, and taking proper hygiene measures such as washing hands frequently. And do you think this fungus could adapt to the human body? Do you think this could be a reality not so far from ours? And humanity, would it be prepared to fight this fungus? If you have any questions or comments on this subject, please feel free to share them with us in the comments section below. We are always interested in hearing your opinions and perspectives. Also, please remember to take the proper precautions to avoid exposure to cordyceps fungus and other possible natural contaminants. Thanks for watching, and until next time.